What's going on, people? What's happening? It's your boy, Professor Q St. Lana. Getting at y'all, man. It's been a little minute, but really just been trying to come up with more topics, man, and trying to better my content and you know just working on me before I try to give you all anything. So today, today is a doozy. Today is getting better. Today's subject gonna be about getting better. And you gotta think about this. How can you get better at anything without no effort or no work? And you gotta think about when I'm saying get better, I mean like where is it that you feel like you lack it? Before you answer the question, think about this. You gotta be honest with yourself first. What is it that you feel like you lacking in? Your relationships, your job, yourself, your funds, man, your children, man, your work, man, your what dreams or aspiration that you have that you slacking on. I mean, what do you need to get better at? Your speech, like learn how to articulate your words, your attitude. Where is it that you feel like as a man? You know what I mean? Of course, you know what I mean as a woman also, but just as a man, what do you feel like you lacking at, and what do you need to get better at? All right. I mean, like, do you study? You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you feel like you need to get better at. You know what I mean? Do you read about it? You know what I mean? Do you read about whatever subject is that you know, like, okay, this one I need to work on, you know what I mean? Like, or do you ask questions, you know what I mean, to anybody, you know what I mean? And do you listen? Like, you know how they say you see further on the shoulder of giants. Like, who do you know what I'm saying, like, listen to? Who's better than you? Then you believe that this person is better at whatever it is that you're trying to get better at. And do you listen to that person? Do you ask questions to that? You know what I mean? Do you read about it? You know, from I mean, it's all about the act and the actions of getting better at whatever that you feel like you lacking in. Like this right here. Like I always feel like I got to get better at this, at articulating it, at expressing, as obtaining more knowledge. You know what I mean, as well as more experience, so I can come across more effective. You know, I mean, that's my job for me to be effective to you. So, what is it you feel like you lacking in, man? I mean, really, man, what you feel like you lacking in? And then the second that you know what that is, if it's one, two, or 20 things, get the work on it right now. It's never going to fix itself if you don't put no work into it. So, what is it you feel like you lacking in? What can you get better at? You know what I mean? Like, example. It's too many examples. If you feel like you ain't better at being a parent, study, ask questions, listen, put some action in as what is your idea of a better parent? Start to start to do those actions, start to do that work right then and there. Right? The second that you're thinking about it right now, I'm finna start right now. I mean, I'm trying to plant seeds. And the thing about planting a seed is that getting you to think about something, it don't think it's gonna change overnight, but it's gonna change right at that moment. It just takes time for it to grow. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Just start putting work into it right now. You know what I'm saying? At trying to get better. And literally working at getting better, whatever that you lacking in. And I really don't know what subject to get on what you're lacking in, but you know. And when you know, then start working on it immediately, right at this second. Soon you get done listening to this. Get right on it, right then and there. How would it change if you don't put no work into it? You know what I mean? Or if you are working on it, continue. All the people who working on getting better at whatever that they lacking in, get continue to keep doing your work. It will come into fruition as you continue to move forward because you're putting work into getting better. That is a promise. That is an absolute 1000% promise. Okay, so and also think about what is it that you're feeding yourself. I didn't ask this question before, but I mean it in a metaphorical manner, as in what is it you're feeding yourself. So if you're trying to become a better person, but you keep feeding yourself lack, then how you gonna get better at being a better person? If you're If you're not, if you have a business and you're not getting your business booming, then what are you feeding yourself? Are you learning more about having a better business? If you're not a better parent, are you learning from better parents? Are you placing men that are that are married, and you know that you lack in your marriage? Are you placing yourself in the company of men that you consider to be better than you? And are you listening to them? Are you listening to stories? Are you reading books that of a betterment? You know what I'm saying? Are you placing yourself in the company of better and greater so you can soak up what they're doing or what they're thinking or how they're going about it and applying it to yourself, not trying to match them, but trying to better you. So you learn from them and place those things in you and start to exercise those works. Because obviously we all lacking in something. I mean, we haven't perfected everything. So if we haven't, learn what we lack in and start working towards it and putting ourselves in that position around those type of people, learning that type of absorbing that type of energy and that type of knowledge and that type of wisdom to get better. I'm gonna say better a whole bunch of times because I actually want, people to get better. So that's why I'm making sure that the words, the teachings and the jewels that I give are effective. If it's 1 million, I've done my work. I've done my job. So, parents, let me make this very clear. It's this is something I need for you to listen to. Parents, if we're talking about mother, fathers, grandparents, guardians, stepfathers, stepmothers, if you are a parent of a child, discipline your child. Man, I cannot emphasize that. Yes, the hell I can. Discipline your child. Discipline your children. Believe me, they need it, and it is the best way to show love. Don't think that you discipline your child is not a act of love. It clearly is. And believe me, uh, teachers, law, enforcers, babysitters, next door neighbors, um, anyone who have to deal with children will adore you, will appreciate you, will respect you when you discipline your child. Ain't nothing like saying, hey, I'm gonna call your mother, and then you see that child straighten up. Ain't nothing like saying, I'm gonna call your father, and seeing that child straighten up. Ain't nothing like a child trying to do better because he knows that he will be disciplined. And whatever effective way that discipline has in your home or with that child, you make sure you do it and don't you ever slack at it. And you do it all the way until they're grown enough or smart enough or intelligent enough to do it on their own, meaning do the right thing on their own. Believe me. So discipline your child. And before some of you parents try to get up and go discipline some of these children, discipline your doggone self also. Please do that. You can't be that effective, especially if you just not starting to discipline. You can't be that effective if you're not disciplining yourself. Meaning that if I get on you about doing something and not doing something, and then I want to discipline you, and here I am lacking and not showing you by a good example, then start disciplining yourself first too. Make that a priority. So when you are strong at disciplining yourself, you're going to be just as strong as disciplining them. Sometimes that thing can go in a seesaw manner. And I'm not going to tell a parent, if you don't know how to discipline your child, don't try, because you definitely need to. But just put in your work on disciplining your child and always study on how to discipline yourself so you know how to discipline your children. Because a lot of these children today need to be disciplined. That's what I mean about getting better. Because if you need to get better, this is how you teach them to get better. All right. So, the reason why I say that, because, you spare the rod, you spoil the child. You know what I mean? So, just discipline your children. Beat their tail, especially if they need it. If they deserve a ass, excuse me, if they deserve they butt whoop, you do it. And that doesn't mean you got to beat them. You could take a child, especially 5 to 10 years old, man, and man, you get a belt, man, and you give them 3 good ones on their butt. And if they really done something bad, you give them 5 to 10, whatever. But you whoop their tail. Let them know that there are consequences for their actions. That has nothing to do. I don't care what the law is telling you, and I'm not telling, because the law saying don't beat your child. The law saying don't abuse your child, but the law doesn't say don't discipline your child. Discipline your child, because that's how society, that's how the world's going to be better when, especially in this country, in the states. Man, we need to be whooping our children every day because they've been misguided and getting confused from the lack of discipline that's put up on them. So discipline your children, and I'm gonna say that 1,000 times, because if you don't do it, believe me, somebody else will. Meaning that the law, uh, a stranger, somebody that feel like that child need to be taken up, somebody's gonna do it. So it might as well be you. They might not do it the way that you want them to do it. So if that being the case, learn how to discipline your child if you're not. And the ones that are, whew, keep at it. Believe me, that person, that child will grow up and have so much honor and respect for their parents. You just don't understand. My mama whooped our tails when we did what we was not supposed to do. And we would kill a brick for it. Do you understand me? So that was that, man. Get better. Discipline your children. Make society better. Please make these children better. Make them better. Do not lack discipline, thinking that you being a friend because you don't discipline. They're not going to respect you in the long run, I promise. All right? Also, let me finish my shout outs. On my last one, when I had my appreciation, I got my notebook right because I do not want to, I forgot. It wasn't from the heart. It was all from the mind. I just couldn't think right. First of all, my man, Big Chad. What's happening, man? Shy Guy, man. I apologize 1,000%. My man, y'all, is out there doing his thing, and he coming up. He making things happen. He's still at it. He is not quitting. It's just the journey is just long suffering than we expected, but he's out there working. So shout out to you, Chad, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Hey, much respect. And as soon as we can get together, we will. All right. Soon we can make it happen. We gonna make it happen. All right. Big Molly Mall, Chalet, everybody at the barbershop. And it's way too, man. Everybody at the barbershop. Everybody who worked there and all the customers too. We had a great time. We had an intense convo Friday. Man, it was good. I wish I could have recorded it. Man, it was wonderful. You know what I'm saying? So everybody at the barbershop, Pee Wee, what's up, man? Sorry I didn't get you on the last one. Cassidy, Misha, what's up, man? What's up? Big B, what's up, big homie? Drake, he didn't subscribe to me, so I gotta shout you out, man. So shout out to Big Drake, Gabe, man. If you listening, man, what's up, little homie? Y'all should know this is like one of the most intelligent, I ain't gonna say one of the most intelligent young men out there. You could tell he was disciplined and he took heed to it, and his father is doing well. His mother too, doing well with him. So he's a very intelligent young man. So Gabe, what's up, man? Justin. Reason this whole situation, you know what it is. That's why I respect you. So I respect that you check me out. So Big Johnson, what's up, man? What's up with you, man? And your sons too, man. And your mom. Shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying? Keith Gray, Mr. Gray, yo, another very intelligent man, man. What's up, Big Keith? Out there doing positive things with the young kids, man. So definitely got to shout him out. Keith Gray, y'all know that name. Remember that name because it will come across. Y'all probably see him out there, making books, or they probably run like a episode, or might speak about him on the news or something like that. Because this dude is out here doing stuff for children, man, and making them better. So Keith Gray, keep that in mind. Maya, I hope you still checking me out. I just seen you today. I ain't even asked you about the video, but I want to say what's up to Maya, Young John, Young John. This dude Reed, very, very intelligent young man too, man. This dude got so much knowledge for a young dude. He might be 20, 19, 20, I don't know. Young, it's crazy. That's why I call him Young John. Young John is very intelligent. He probably reading a book right now. So I want to shout you out. What's up, Big John, man? Hopefully I can, cross paths with you and we can chop it up, man. Want to say what's up to you, man. And that's it, man. Hopefully I did better, man. If I forgot anybody, know it is from the mind, it's not from the heart. I want to say shout out to everybody. St. Louis, you see it, all my uncles, man. What's happening? Jay, Fab, Mama, BA, Rachel, Rachel. So everybody, my nephew's casing, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Jada Bird, you know what I'm saying? Gabby, you know what I'm saying? Uh Kai, I'm sorry. Kai, I don't know. I got brain freeze. Kai, what's up? So I just want to shout out to everybody, man. Uncle Burn. Oh, everybody in Mississippi. To Pops, Cali, what's up? Everybody in Mississippi, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Jerry Wayne, what's happening? And that's about it, man. Y'all be good. Love for the people who checking, man. And catch y'all later. Jill.